on another flower over there for aesthetic sake, and I've got my gloves ready to rock and roll. We also made that one today, and we shall be trimming it down. So these are all today's products. Feed your eyes. Just a sec, and we shall take the candle out of the mold. Where do we put this now? Over here. And we've got our strawberry milkshake. So we're going to be cutting. And that's that. And we've got that jelly candle. We're just gonna trim. Now it's time to take this one. So this is just for backgrounds. This is not a candle. It's just a mold for decorating or for creating my content. So I love that bee thing over there. It's one of my favorite things. Now we have this one, another candle. Put the wick using a needle. So we're gonna pop that out of this. So, oops. The molds can be tough sometimes, and I don't want to cut them. I know some people cut their molds, but I don't want to cut my mold. So this is what we have at the moment. So I shall go in with my thread and cut that and cut that. So our tiny bee candles. I'm going to trim that down a bit, trim that down a little. So that's one of them done. And now I'm going to now turn this back. Guess what that is? And we're going to be taking that out of its mold now. Guess what it is? Can you guess from its ass and its tail? And we have a cute baby elephant. And that's another one. And that's our Buddha. So Buddha can sit here just now. Now we need to trim that one. Cut. So we have that one done. We have this one ready. And that's all the candles we made today. So I'm going to get a quick filming for my YouTube channel. Step into Wicks Studio, the platform for So I'm just gonna get a video of these ones before I put them away. then we can start our crafting proper. In today's live stream, we are making a junk journal. But before then, I want to quickly make videos for my channel. So, I started filming this video this morning and now I'm done. So I need a proper shot of what I've done so far. So we can move this to the front. This can go away, this can be here, and you can be here. So we can take a proper video. Let's get a YouTube shot out of this. We'll get 2 YouTube shots and at least 3 long videos. So I don't have a dolly for my camera, so my hand is my dolly moving. So you can have another look at our candles before I put them away. That's what we've been creating all day. That one is looking like it's going to sink, but no problem because we're going to use them at home. And that's a gift for my friend. She's expecting a baby and I'm the godmom, so I've created that for her. This is all from recycled candles. They're all from recycled candles. And this is our milkshake jelly candle. So I'm going to put that away now. Enough of the talking. I know I've been talking all day. So let's put that away. In a neat, dry place. And our Buddha is here. I think Buddha can be part of my decoration. I like the Buddha so much. And they can, this can go away. And we have the star of the show. So we're releasing these videos tomorrow. I shot that video today. Tomorrow it's going to be on the channel. So clean, get ready for this evening's crafting. Now our candle can go away. right now we shall be creating junk journals on this waste brown papers. So let's move you back a bit so people can see. Now I'll work with them one at a time. So let me start with my first page. Okay, everyone watching, I'm looking for something. I can't find that thing at the moment. My goodness. So we're going to be using some of that, some of my paper dollies, and that's my cutter. I need to get a blade, my measuring board, and my first paper. Okay, what happened? Better. So we've got our blade on. Now I need to find my ruler under these rubbers. I created this chaos myself. Now I am struggling in my own chaos I created. So I'll put this away and put that away. And to get 2 equal parts, I'm going to go in here and just cut quickly. Guys, this is a quick project. So we're making a junk journal, no sew junk journal, just from scrap papers. So I'm trying to get my initial pages. So I have 2 of this at the moment, and that's a little bit too big for me for a page. Yep. I think this size works for me. This is not too big and it is not too small. So we're going to be doing the hinge binding method. So I got my first pages. I'm going to quickly come here with my second page and work out how I can do this. So and so I found my glue stick. We're going to put some glue here because we are not sewing this journal. We're just doing a lot of gluing down. So ample amount of glue, and I'm going to put this side that's a bit softer. So now this is what I've got. I can go in to do this. I have my second fold, and over here so we've got 2 pages. Now we're going to turn this so we can add another page. So now I've got some green paper. It's a junk journal, so no rules basically. Almost anything goes. So And we have this over here, and that's a little bit too long for us, so we're going to cut that bit away in a moment. Now I can't find my ruler, so I'm just going to chop it with my fingers because it's a junk journal, so there are no rules like we said. So this green is going to come. So this is my page, or these are my pages so far. I'm going to go in and reinforce the pages in a bit, but for now we just want to get everything set. So we need some glue to come in here so this page can come here. Again, I'll put this protective paper before I put some glue on. Sorry everyone watching, tomorrow will be a better setup and you will be able to see what I'm doing properly. Today I am just disorganized. So I have this one here. And before we even go too far, I would like to use this paper to reinforce this side. So, adequate amount of glue. I don't mind my hands getting dirty, so but if you're doing this at home, it can be sticky and annoying. So, we have that to further reinforce that relationship over there. So that's that page done, and let's see what we've got. Now we've got Mr. Green over here. I think that's a tad bit too much for the green. Reduce it a bit. So here are our pages. So we're going to fold again. Fold so we can glue on the next page. Now I got my next paper. It's not that much, but that would do just now. So I'm going to trim my paper down a bit just to be the size of this, like that. And like that, very simple. So if you're just joining me, we're making an accordion journal, a no-sew journal, and this is just something I decided to do this evening. So we're going to put some glue here so the orange one can come on. Again, adequate amount of glue. Get your paper like that, and paper on. That's a bit slant, but again that will do the trick. So we want to reinforce this side. I'm going to use this one. So this is a fun way to recycle your papers. It's a fun project to do in art classes. It's a fun way to preserve memories. If you have old books, old magazines, old pictures you don't want to throw away, you can turn them into a junk journal. Now I have that page done, and we are going to fold over again. So this time I'm going to make it a little bit smaller because I noticed my green was a little bit too big for the brown. So I've made the orange a little bit smaller. Now for my next page, I've got this beautiful artwork that I would love to use. It's Dali Essential. So I'm going to be using this page. There's something about that page I'm loving and I don't know what it is, and that would actually fit here. So we just need a little bit of it off and that will do the trick. So are we having this or having this to cover this white bit I don't want to see? So I'm covering this white bit, I don't want to see it. So a lot of glue. Take the protective one off and you can, sorry everyone, tomorrow's setup will be better, I promise. Tonight I'm a bit shaky. So that's how many pages done. We've got this one turning over here. So let's move it up a bit so I can move this in a bit. So this is where we are at the moment, and we need another hinge for our binding. So I'm going to fold again and create a hinge over here. So I've got more of this book I like. Just be using some of it. So I'm not putting that in. So I've got my pink craft paper. So we have that over there, and again we need to create another page. So again, I've got some of my tea dyed paper. Oops. That's our next page. How do we put these two together? We're going to glue it down again. So I had a small protective one. We have a little bit of our brown paper. I'm just going to reinforce it so I don't have to do this later. So after this live stream, I'm going to put the description and the materials needed for this no sew junk journal. So now we have this page, and it is time to turn things around again one more time. So we're drawing to some of the final pages. After this page, I'm adding just one more page and I think we shall be done. Okay, this is looking very, very slant and I'm not liking it. Okay, it's better. So I have more of my art print. I shall be using just a little of it. Okay, so that's that page, and this comes over here. Okay, our junk journal is coming to an end. We're going to be decorating in a bit. And another hinge over here. Let's see if this would be enough, perfect enough for the last page. Yep. So put some glue, enough. So, and our final hinge. Now, let's see. So I've got this, my, I think A3 envelope. And we can use some of it for our front cover. I hope so. Hello. Okay. Pardon? Okay, thank you. See you soon. All right. Is this gonna be enough? Yep. Almost the perfect size. So I found both my front and back covers rather. So I think this will do the trick. So we've got that that could be for our back cover, and we can use this one as our front cover, something like that. So I'm going to make it a little bit more sturdy than it is. And I'm not using my scissors I want it to be, okay, I have to use my scissors for this one anyways, so I don't spoil it. Okay, I'll use my scissors then. So a little bit off. So these are all supposed to go into the rubbish, into recycling. And I decided to do some quick, easy crafts with them. So that's my front cover. It's still a little bit long. It needs to be the same length with the back cover, so it's not caving in. So let's get them to the same size, shall we? And I think we are close. So now let's have our front cover on. So apply a generous amount of glue. This is your cover, so you need a lot of glue. You don't want your journal falling apart after 2 days. So what is the secret? A lot of glue. So I'm going to put this over here like that. And we shall be back later to further reinforce this and decorate it. So that's the front of our journal at the moment. And now let's turn it around to the back. So this is my front page, and this is how my journal opens, for instance. And this is my back page, and this is how my journal is supposed to open. But you can see this paper is facing downwards, so I have to put another paper to face upwards. And what is the way to do this? Creating a hinge bind. So I'm going to quickly get us a hinge so we can join those two together. This looks long enough, so cut a little bit of it and a little bit to create my hinge for my hinge binding. So this is what I've got so far. So we want this cover to be here, and we're going to be using this hinge to place our cover there. So we're going to apply some glue to this side of the cover first. Okay, I'll do it on this. So. Get some glue. Create your hinge. So that's our first hinge. Press down. And see, we still have this. So now that we've done this, our back cover needs to come in place. So somewhere here. See? Very easy. So I would like a little bit more glue for the second side of my hinge. So let's go. So that's our back cover on as well. And the front cover is still looking a little bit too long. So I'm going to go in with my scissors and cut a little bit of it away. It's too long. I don't want to see it that way. So we've got our first page. And now we're going to reinforce and decorate. Now, what do we do to our first page? What do you think? Let's see. I've actually got some washi tapes here. This can make our lives easier. I'm just going to put them down and we'll soon be done. So some washi tape over here. I'm going to put some glue because these washi tapes, you can't really trust them. So put some glue down just to be safe than sorry. So I got more of my tape and I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of my washi tapes. So I'm going to still do things to this page, but not just now. And for this, my page, this looks like something I would like to do. I was thinking of gluing this down here. Let's see if I have all this gluing down kind of stuff here. So for this page, we're going to play with some, hold on you guys. For that page, we're going to play with some, is it crepe papers? Like this purple. So we're going to attempt to use the crepe papers on some of my pages. So special shout out to Natasha of Treasure Books. I saw her, she added texture to papers on her channel in her latest project, and it was amazing what she did with the crepe papers. And I said to myself, I have to try this out. I've been thinking of it, but I thought it might not come out well, and I never did it. But right now, I'm ready to give it a go. So I've got my crepe paper. I want it a bit, you know, a bit wide like that. But first, we're going to be applying some glue on our paper so our crepe paper can actually stick. So we're not applying too much, just a little bit, just in the areas we want it to stick, so it's not everywhere. So first I'm going to squeeze before I put it back down on my paper. So I would like some by the edges. So I'll start from here. Sorry, excuse me guys. Now I've got my crepe paper. I don't want it too bulky, but I don't want it flat at the same time. So going to all the edges and adding some glue stick. So I've put a little bit of this purple crepe papers, and I don't think I really like it. It looks so ugly. I'm just going to think of what to do to that page later. This is so ugly right now. I don't want to see you. Let's move on to another page that I can actually decorate. So let's start with these pages. Maybe I can do some inking on these ones. Now I have a little piece of fabric here, and I thought looked good on that page. No, I think on this page is better. So I've got my double-sided tape over here. So this is going to be here. I've got more tape over here. Yeah. Just going to put very little of that one. So I bit my fingers. They're too short, so I have no fingers, or no fingernails rather. So I'm going to use this to poke and carefully lift that thing up. Oh my god. Oh, I was almost getting this one. I got it. Now, no more shaky hands. Concentrate and get it done. Okay, that's giving me a tough time now. Oh my god. Somebody help me. Sorry, you guys. I'm just so bad at this. Okay, I managed to get another one off actually. I think I need to put on my glasses because I can't even see. Okay, now we have double-sided tape here. It's quite sticky, but I'll still put down a little bit of glue in the middle so my fabric can sit well and soak very well. So that's our fabric, and we're just going to lay her down flat on that page, and that's it for that page. I'm not doing anything to you. So page 1 looks good already. Now we have our page 2. What shall we do to this page? I've got a little strip from earlier which could serve as a pocket or as something, I don't know, just something. Yeah, this could be a pocket over here. So I'm going to use this as a pocket. Quickly put some glue as much as possible, and we can get our new pocket on our journal. So this page is not done, but at least we've done something to it. We can always revisit our pages. So I want to reinforce this spine, and I'm going to use some tape to do that. Thank you so much everyone that has tuned in today. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. My community members, I am so bad at reading comments when I'm working. I'll visit your houses again to say thank you guys so much. You guys have been nothing short of amazing to me. So let's reinforce this page with some more tapes. I've got this vintage stuff. Oh my god, my hands are shaky just because I'm on live. But when I'm doing this on my own, it's pretty much easier for me. Okay, I can't even find where to open it today. And a little bit of collage over here. So I have this paper dolly. Today I'm doing everything, the most easiest things ever. So I'm just going to be gluing things down so I can finish this journal. I hate starting things and not finishing them. So I don't know where this one would fit. I don't know if it fits in the front of it. Even if it does, I need to further reinforce it before gluing it down. It's too light to leave on its own. So this would go in front of our journal, I'm thinking. And so that might go in front of it. And okay, so let's bring you back a bit so people can actually see you. How is that, guys? I think that's better. So this will go in front of our journal. Let's put that aside for now. And like I said, we just want to reinforce the joinings, the hinges. So I have some tape. I'll take the lazy way out and put some washi tapes over it. I would like to put a little bit of glue in the end of my washi tape just in case it decides to, you know, give way. So that page looks okay. It's not asking for too much. And on that orange color page, I've been thinking about it. I think I know just what to do with that page. This page can have half of this here and half of this over here, but that makes it too busy. But this page, I think, can have this over here and maybe over here. Yeah. So we're going to fold this into halves, perfect halves. I'm going to apply some glue here and here. So like that. And over there. So this looks like a giant tab, but it's not a tab. So we'll leave that there at the moment. And I have this page that is just crying out to me for help. I'm going to do some surgery and add some, you know, some lipo to this one. So and I have that over there. So let's quickly have some glue all over our paper. Get to the edges, and this is what you've got. So we have that down, and we can go in with some more tapes in there. Okay, this is the ugliest page in this journal, and I hate it so much. I don't know what I was thinking, and I did this to my journal. Guys, I added some crepe papers, and I don't know if you can see it, but look what crepe papers did to me. Let me bring this thing closer. So I put crepe papers in here, and it looks so ugly. And this is my back cover. Now I need to do some inking. I need to put some ink on some. Oh my god. Going through my box of stuff, and all I can find is more tapes and more tapes and more tapes. So more reinforcements can be bad for our papers. Just because we're not sewing, I'm putting as much tape as I can anywhere I can. So that's my invincible tape, and I think I'll be putting this in or on all my pages. Oh my god, I lost the beginning. Okay, I found it again. It was so hard to look for it. So now we don't want to spoil the natural beauty of this paper, so we're just going to leave it. We're not going to deface it or deform it. So, and I have this page. I don't really like it. I don't understand what I did over there, but I have this, my receipts, that can actually fit there. So I can glue that down. I love gluing things down. This is why I love no-sew journals, especially if it has to do with gluing. Just glue down everything you can. So, and that's a receipt from Bernardo's. Something is still missing on this page. I don't know what it is yet, but I know I would figure out very soon. I really don't know what it is, but I know I need to do something to this. So I'm looking through my bag of stuff to see if I can find anything interesting or anything I would like, and I can't really find anything right now. So let's see, what do we do? I have some envelopes. I don't want any more envelopes. All I can find is more tapes and more tapes and more tapes and absolutely more tapes. What do I do with all these tapes, for heaven's sake? So I was hating that bit. I have this sticker. Maybe sticking it over it might make me feel a little bit better. So I think we're getting there. It's getting better. Not as bad as I thought. And we have one over here. Okay, and we have something we can just stick onto this page, because I just don't like this page. Cover it. That means I've covered the stickers, but that's fine because I don't like the stickers either. Cover it here. Cover it here. Yeah, this looks better. Over here. I didn't even have to think hard because that's the best space for that. And see, it fits in just fine. And this is my ugly crepe page. I don't know what to do with you, but I'm just not liking you. Maybe it's the color. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to come in with a little bit of something else. That might help me tone down that one a bit. But that means my crepe is going to be a waste. I'll be using proper glue for this. A little bit more glue over here as well, and over here. So I still don't like it, but I think we're getting there. I might like it soon, who knows? Maybe if I cover it completely. My butterfly over here. That would be too much chaos. I think my butterfly will do somewhere here. So I have my biscuit packet, which I was saving for a while now. It's also going in our junk journal today. Take the butterfly away. Get the biscuit packet over here. So this is my back cover, and I hate this page. God, this one can just fit in there somewhere. So let's quickly put a lot of double-sided glue on, and on the edges as well. I don't know why I did this, then I come and start cleaning it myself. Okay, let's have this, my favorite biscuit for this summer. This is what I've been eating all summer. I love it. Now I'm going to reinforce with my invincible tape. So hey, my love. So it's a tape affair. So even if it's just packing tape you have in your house, you can use them as well. So I'm using this invincible tape, and I'll be using my packing tape as well, just normal packing tape. So put this here for some sturdiness and for some uniformity. So our back page is on, and I need to make that a little bit tidier than what it is at the moment. So this is my front cover. We need something to make it sturdy as well. So I'm going to get us something now. Something from my junk yard. I'm just kidding. I don't have a junkyard, but I have so many junk stuff. But that will take away the beauty of this page. Now let's play with one of our pages. I'm just going to use my ink, my new ink. I can't find my brushes until I've sorted out my workstation. So I'm going to, I'm going to use this. Okay. Just to change the look of the paper completely, make it look like something else. Okay, I think it's now coming together for me, bit by bit. By just adding these little elements to this one, it makes a whole lot of difference. But I know I still need to put something here to make it sturdy on the inside. Okay. Now I have this very strong hard cardboard, and I think it can actually just suit this place. Okay, this is going to help us reinforce our inside cover. So I'm going to add a lot of glue to this one. Let me get my brush. To the edges. Your corners. If you don't get your corners, your journal will start caving in on its own. Trust me. So I'm going to cover this, my washi tapes that I put there. I don't like them. So good riddance to them. That's kind of better. People watching me at home, what do you think? Do you think that's better or not? Now I have this one that's supposed to come here, but I'm thinking it's too plain to just stick it on. I think I need to put it on top of something before I put it there. So I don't know on top of what it might go, but it just looks nice on that thing on its own. Now I don't know about this one, but I don't know what to do. I have a dilemma. So Okay, before I make up my mind, I still have some scrap papers that I can just glue around. This one can look good in this pocket, so we can actually glue it down and make it not move anymore. So you come over here and stay here, and I think that's okay for that page as well. Now I have this, my leopard print. It doesn't fit anywhere here, but it wants to stay. So that's that. Our leopard prints can cover. I just don't want to see this thing. Cover you. I don't want to see you. All right. So guys, we're coming to the end of today's live stream, but not until I finish this journal. I have to finish this one today so that tomorrow we can move on to greater things. So I still have some of this, my stuff for gluing down, and this my pink looks lovely with my orange color over here. So this and this, I think. In my heart, I did a thing. So I'm going to put this here. Now I'm going to come in with my letter block, alphabet block. Get some. So this is my problem with this block. I need just the A. I don't need the borders around the A, but it keeps giving me everything that I don't even need. So now I'm going to put something in here. I'm just decorating the sides. Okay, so it doesn't look too dirty. I think that's enough. Now I have this, my paper that looks sort of like that one, but that page is busy enough. Let's put something there so it can dry properly. Now what page do I have? This crepe page. Oh my god, I hate, let me stop using the word hate, but I don't like you. Even though I made you myself, but I didn't just like you. So that's my last page, my rosemary crackers, and this page. My god, what do I do to this page to make me happy? What can I do to you? Because I don't know. Just put down more of you. I don't know why I don't want to see you so much. So we were thinking of the best way to secure this here, and I'm still short of ideas. If I do this, it looks better like that. So I cut this out, and I was thinking of doing this, but this one under is just too flat, so I need it a little bit chunky. So I'm going to cut more of this. So now that I have two of this, I'm going to sandwich these ones in between them to give it a little bit of weight. So that's how it's going to be finally. Now let's get to work. So the first thing to do, we're going to glue these two together. I already thought they were together. Obviously they're not, so I'm going to do it again. Put them together. Please stay together, so I don't have to be stressing myself trying to cut you 50 times. So these ones are together. Now we have our black ones. So this could do with a little bit of a trim. And that's the second one. So a lot of glue. Until it's how I want it to be. Now more glue. We've added more glue to this. Now this can come over here. And this can finally come over here. So guys, we're getting there. Now this looks a little bit not so fine, but I think I'm going to use it like that. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to use my double-sided tape, but before then I need to get this nice and flat. So let's have this one on here first. My God, my dirty hands. So we have this one attached to this one, and they are going to be here like that. So what do I use? Do I use my glue? Do I use my double-sided tape? I don't know. I think I'm better off with my double-sided tape. So and we have one more from this side. And I'm going to just put a little bit of my glue just in case for these sides. So my double-sided glue will keep everything afloat, and we can have this over here somewhere. So that looks like it's stationed properly. That looks like it's well stationed. This page for today, I'm not going to be decorating it, I'm just going to leave it like that. And this one might get a wee something here. So that page is done. Our next page, I have no energy to do anything today. I don't like this page. I kind of like this page that I have done nothing to. This is a beautiful one for me. I kind of like this one. I wish I did more to it. So I've got some green here, and I've got some orange here. So I would like to do some decorative painting. I think I should do it over here. So this is just my simple patterned papers hack. When I can't get patterns, or when I'm having creativity block, just do this to give some life to my papers. So now I have that page. I'm doing nothing to this page, nothing to this page. Tomorrow I'm going to fix this because I don't like this. And I have my second to the last page and my last page. Now my last page is also ugly, so I need to do something to it. So this is our front page. Let's be looking at that one for now. Now for my last page. Everyone watching, sorry I'm not reading the comments today, but I promise tomorrow I'll be reading these comments and be doing all the shout outs. I just want to appreciate you all for joining me today. Thank you so much. It's been a crazy day. I've been shooting all morning, so I decided to do this quick live stream because I wouldn't have time to create this video and edit this video, so that's why I'm live. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be live and I'll be reading the comments and I'll be visiting people's houses. Thank you guys so much. I'm not taking you guys for granted. Everyone that has visited me today, I'll be at your place before you even know it. I just want to appreciate you all and say a big thank you to you. If, as some of you might know already, we were off YouTube for 6 weeks. So we lost monetization, but we are back now and we are fully running. So this is me just shooting videos back to back every day. So for today, in fact I don't have a video for tomorrow morning So I decided to do what I'm doing right now, this live stream. And guys, I'm not measuring today. I'm using my eyes, and my ancestors are also telling me what to do. Now we're getting closer. So we have this, but I like that bit of pink, so we can reduce the width and just cover it halfway, so we can still enjoy that view. So I'm going to put my glue like that everywhere. Guys, I'm tired, that's why I'm working like this. But tomorrow, I promise, is going to be a better live. I'll take questions, answers, and also do community, visit people, and say a big thank you to you all. Again, I know there are so many messages and comments I need to read, but trust me, if I start reading those comments, I won't be able to finish this. So just allow me to yap away while we do this. So this is my back cover. This is the next to the back cover. And that, I tried doing some patterns, but it failed. Doesn't look good on that page and that page. So guys, we're gonna call it a day. This is where I would be stopping for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in my next live stream. How do you even turn this off now? Okay, I see the place now. It says end.